Oh my god. Bruh. I made a mistake. I made a mistake. Did you guys just see that piece of dust float past me? Hair looking pretty today? I appreciate it. The confidence in myself right now is at like an all-time low. I don't know if you noticed how weird I looked for, well, not me in particular, but just like this in general. But there's more to see. Unfortunately, my head is about to touch that, so I'm gonna hit him with a little zoom in, and then I'm gonna bring myself down. It didn't help. It didn't help. I don't know what to do about it. So I'm gonna act like I don't see it, and I'm gonna fix it later. Hi, Nim. Hi, Sleepy. Hi, Silver. Who's not good at taking pills? Me. So the good news is that this new one works. Hi, B. And hi to Karu. I am here. I'm here. I feel like I failed you guys. Well, good, because I was late. I'm so late. Did we read this before?
Hey there.
My results were actually better than I expected. This is the perfect time to start streaming for you. That's why the streams are long. You don't have to catch the whole thing. As long as you can catch some of it. Said no, shut up, bruh. B, we would have practiced together regardless. That's just how we roll. Okay, I think I'm good now. I think. It seemed like the exam didn't cover that much this time, so I kinda lucked out. I do still wish that I had enough energy to study after going to Tartarus, though. Can we anime? Yeah. Gonna put you in a trance. Well, I sure am glad that you agreed to take over caring for the plants. To be honest, just climbing the stairs up to the rooftop is rough for an old man like me. My dude, your hair is still colored. What do you mean?
Yes.
My scores on this latest round of exams were quite a bit higher than usual. I guess it's only natural, considering how I used my training time to study instead. Oh, right. Mitsuru told me she'll be back late tonight.
My mistake.
So, according to her, Tartarus is a no-go. Yeah, my grades were, well, they were what I expected. Just leave me alone, man. Poor Junpei. Let's actually go to the rooftop. It's the rooftop planter that I was told to take care of. How many months do I wait before paying for the last episode of Mushoku Tensei? I know you like being teased. Bro, what? What are you talking about? This is not facts. Nothing is planted in the soil of the planter. Looks like we can plant some seedlings. Unless Nim goes for it. Oh my gosh. Nim said, I am taking control of this bus. Wouldn't it be hilarious if that happened and Takaru couldn't even be there for it? Oh, it doesn't even take an action for a day? I better actually remember to do that then. I'm not walking down the stairs. Wait. Vending machine? Be quiet, Takaru. I will not stand for this feral behavior. Oh, we've got more stuff, yeah. The notes. These can get us access to more places, I think. Let me see what this URL leads to. Iwatodai Forum. Looks like a message board for locals. The most recently updated topic is... New? Question mark? Secret about the vending machine in the front of the station. I'll take a look at this thread. Anonymous 10. When are they gonna fix that vending machine? LOL. Anonymous 11. Wait, what's this secret? Anonymous 14. At Anonymous 11, you can actually still buy drinks that are marked as sold out. The machine's broken, so there's drinks marked as sold out when it's not. Just press the button. I recommend the 4 biotic pack. Looks like drinks that are marked as sold out can still be bought. I should try it out on the vending machine in front of Iwatodai Station. I think that has Mad Bull.
Morning.
What's up, dude? Hey, how'd you do on your exams? I'm satisfied with them. What? You traitor? Dude, I'm a laughingstock. You know what I heard these two cute first-year girls saying? Did you see the exam results? Specifically Iori Senpai's? He sure talks big, unlike his brain. How PG is this stream? Not. Do you understand what I'm going through? My heart is in shambles, and we're not even getting a new girl on the team. No, wait. It's too early to give up hope. We still haven't heard back from her yet. How can we get her to join us? I should figure out what to say to convince her. This dude. Junpei, that was not goated behavior. Practice! He's really excited with that messed up knee. Okay, first things first, Iwatodai Station. Oh. Okay, so it's still like a regular amount. It's still a regular amount of drinks. But That actually is huge whenever they restock. So for the cost of 1 day, we get... I think they restock weekly? Or maybe twice weekly? I don't know. But I'm going to give it glowing reviews. Legit. That's like 20 extra SP.
Hey there.
Yo, finally, exams are over. Whew, what's the plan for today? Oh, speaking of which, you gonna head to practice today? Sorry, man. Go on ahead without me. Miyamoto's acting strangely. I feel like I might grow closer to Miyamoto soon. Yeah, I'm gonna head over too. Just give me a sec. By the way, does the Star Rail promotion pay as good as the Genshin one? It should be... I think it's arguably easier for people to hit those milestones up there. Level 4 and level 8. I think it should only take like a couple hours. But I think it's pretty much the same. There is an incentive to reach and fight Cocolia, but I don't really know how that would work because I've already done that. Unless doing like an Echo of War counts. I don't see Miyamoto.
Well, we're out of here. Take it easy.
There they go.
Good hustle out there. You'd better wrap up too. See you next practice.
Oh my gosh, it actually works! Dude! Well, you can't see it here, but oh my god, the command actually works now. Speaking of which, I don't think I've actually redeemed that code myself. HSR code redeem. And I hand it over. Yeah. Oh, I have to log in. So what's the code? 6B976L2STURF. Yo. Plant. More like shrimp. Oh, B. Yeah, the one unfortunate thing about Hoyoverse games is that they're pretty large packages. They're like 20, 30 gigabytes. You'd better wrap up too. See you next practice. Have fun, Deem. I appreciate you hanging out with us for a little bit. And apologies again for being so late today. I did not mean for it.
Whoa. What's up? I was just gonna sneak back into practice.
Where have you been?
My mom's been on my case. She took me to the hospital. She insisted after I told her about my knee. She made the appointment without telling me, so there was nothing I could do.
How did it go?
Hell if I know. Sorry. I know you're just worried about me. Today they took some x-rays. They'll give me the results in a few days. Not sure why that has to take so long. Oh, hey. Don't tell anyone about me going to the hospital, right? I'm counting on you. I feel bad for always asking you to keep things quiet. Sorry about that.
Why is he so fussed about it? Miyamoto seems appreciative of me. I feel like we're becoming closer. Like, why does it matter that much?
All right. The doctor told me to take it easy today, but you should still get to practice. Oh, Wait, if you're leaving, that means practice is already over. Well, guess I'll just go home. See ya.
Aww. Okay, that kind of makes me sad.
I see you're back.
Oh, you're back. Hey, if you're up for it, let's go to Tartarus later. I need to get back into the swing of things. It'd probably do you some good to train more too. We can't just rely on some hypothetical new recruit. The enemy could attack again anytime. Honestly, I don't think MiHoYo should continue towards mobile gaming. Their games take more storage than some AAA titles. See, I'm pretty sure most of the revenue from their games come from mobile, specifically because of the Chinese market. That's where they do most of their stuff, so that's where the incentive comes from. In terms of size, yeah, it is a huge problem, but sometimes they do consolidate and compress things. I'm pretty sure they had job listings up for like cloud gaming and stuff, and potentially that could lead to something along the lines of them developing like asset streaming, or perhaps a version of the game that you literally just play over the cloud.
Hello.
Whenever I look up at Tartarus, I'm always amazed at how many floors it seems to have. The tower reaches to the skies. It's going to be a long and arduous journey.
Yeah.
Kurosawa-san deals in a variety of weapons for us. But my weapons? I've always got 'em on me. I dive right into the fray and dish out the pain. These might not be as flashy as some of your weapons, but they're my pride and joy.
In that case,
Just tell me if you ever want to fight with your fists too. I'll whip up a solid training regimen for you. It's too bad about that girl, Yamagishi, huh? It would have been nice if a girl the same year as me joined. I don't know why I keep fiddling with this. I feel like it's in a weird place. Sleevey, you can't say that. That is illegal. Moonlight Channel. Looks like an unofficial forum for Gekkoukan High. Topics include things like third years only and who do you think is hot? Seems like the newest topic is... Anyone tried the taiyaki at the school store? Let's take a look at this. Never seen this on sale. Why is there such a limited amount? I saw someone complain to the vendor about this. Good news! The taiyaki is going to be a permanent item now. I asked about it, and apparently there were a lot of requests for it. It sounds like they'll have it in stock daily now. I had to Google that word? What word? Wait, so we can seriously get it whenever now? I'm gonna get one. It seems like a special taiyaki will be available at the school store. Maybe I should look next time I'm there. Oh, are you talking about the forbidden word, Takaru? You shouldn't have looked that up. Man, when Lotus Juice said chill vibes, I really felt that. I can hear people talking.
Hey, listen!
So it turns out that cactus I bought at the 100 yen store was fake this whole time. Now look at who's asking the dumb questions. No. You could have said that word to literally anything. If you were a smart cookie, you would have used the reply feature. And then the context would have been right there. No wonder it didn't wither. And here I thought I was taking such great care of it.
No way.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. You put so much effort into watering it too. If you want a real plant, get one from a home center or, you know, an actual flower shop. Yeah, I think I'll buy one from the flower shop on Port Island. Hi, Limu. And that's 5 head to you. I hear they've been selling seedlings for home gardening lately. I cannot send you any help, but I do hope the food is delicious. The florist at Port Island Station seems to be selling seedlings for home gardens. I might find new seedlings there. I should check out what's in stock every now and then. Exams suck, don't they? You have to study so much, and your score gets posted. And if you do bad, everyone will laugh at you. Pizza? You love to hear it. I'm actually kind of craving calzones right now. Also, this thing doesn't really squeak anymore. I don't know why. Maybe it's finally getting broken in. I heard Sonata Senpai has been released from the hospital. I wonder how he got hurt. Anyway, no one knows. Maybe he was faking it? He was just doing it for the attention? Nah, that couldn't be. He's already surrounded by girls all the time. Okie dokie, Takaru. I patiently await your return. Alright, home ec. Home ec. Wait, no. Not yet. Taiyaki. An edit? Dog.
Oh, yes.
Oh, white taiyaki? It's our long-awaited new product that's getting rave reviews. I got so many requests from students that I started bringing them in every day. And you know what? It's a big hit. Sorry, I'm starting to ramble. Anyway, this white taiyaki is delicious even if you chill it in the fridge at home, so try it out.
See you.
Oh, sorry, I'm talking too much, aren't I? So, what would you like to buy? What does that even mean? Tastes better after cooling in the refrigerator. You know what? Let's get 3. I mean, yeah, 3.
Come again.
Thanks. Okay, no. Home ec for real, for real. It's the home economics room. There's a sign posted by the fashion club. With my academics level, I'm easily able to translate it. It says, join the fashion club. Meetings are Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. I can check out the club, but it might take a while. Should I spend my time here? Go in that thing.
Yatta! Yes! This is my finest sewing work yet.
Man, the lighting in here is immaculate. The foreign exchange student I met at the bookstore is busy sewing. I should say hi.
Oh! Bonjour! I haven't seen you since the bookstore. You came! What a pleasant surprise! I am so happy to see you.
What are you doing?
I am training in the art of sewing. I am in this fashion club in order to own my sewing craft. Would you like to join me? It is Tanoshi. Very fun.
This is so weird. Dude is speaking in a French accent in English and throwing in some random Japanese vocabulary every now and then.
If I may be so bold, would you sign up for my club?
Sure, I'll join.
Hondo? Really?
Oh my gosh.
Katajikunai. Many thanks. I am thrilled to have a new member. I am here on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. But it may be closed when we have exams. I have not made any good Tomodachi friends. So it is very sabishi, very lonely.
Something happened to you?
Because I do not fit in.
Is this something good? Please say it's good.
But now you are here. The divine fates have brought us together.
I became a blues enjoyer? Bluey! Oh my gosh. Really? I was like, I don't know what blues has to do with me, but I mean, we enjoy a little bit of it. What got you in it? I feel like I just screamed. Apologies. I ended up joining the fashion club. I've gotten to know Bebe, the foreign exchange student.
I am thou.
Thou art I. Thou hast established a new bond.
It's my niece's new show, so I watched it passively and I just kept watching. My dad watches a lot. This is really weird to say, but my dad watches a lot of Loud House, both the animated show and the live action one. So I've also kind of passively watched a decent chunk of that. But I wouldn't say I'm a fan just yet.
Whoa! Look at the time.
Yeah, I think it's called Louder House. But honestly, they did a surprisingly good job of matching everything to the show, or the animated show. Listen, when life gets stressed, those cartoons are where it's at. I just watch rom-coms, though they make me a little bit sad.
Well then, au revoir.
Like, over the past couple days, I watched 2 episodes of Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, and I feel like a certain part of me has been brought back to life.
Oh, that's right. I was wondering, what is the best way to say bye to a friend? As in, what is the most culturally accepted?
Sayonara! Just a simple see you later.
I understand perfectly. See you later.
It really is. I parted ways with Bebe. Live action Loud House? You heard right. Bebe. BB. Bebe. I'm gonna call him Beeb.
Welcome back.
What's up, dude? The live action adaptations are a little weird, but I'm being for real. What I've seen of the live action version of Loud House, it's not actually that bad. The vibe is shockingly similar.
You have some time?
I'm a little disappointed about Yamagishi-kun as well. It's quite difficult to find someone who has the potential. Wouldn't you feel more confident in your abilities with more team members? That's true. Are the gay husbands there? I don't know. I don't have this kind of information. Thankfully, Sonata-kun has rejoined the team. I need to stand up straight. I keep, like, standing on one foot. And I'm, like, gonna topple over. Dude, my persona just keeps getting stronger and stronger. I feel like I can take on any enemy now. Okay, well, maybe not just any enemy, but I do feel like I've gotten a lot better than before. Now, if only my grades would go up too. Huh. I guess you do have some self-awareness. Hey, don't make this serious. It was just one of those self-deprecating jokes. Now I'm depressed for real.
Nice one.
In my eyes, Tartarus is the best place we can find for training the mind and body. Although I do understand Mitsuru's concerns about the place, is there even a top floor to that thing? If so, what's at the top? Just thinking about it gives me the shivers. Are you sure you want to be that desperate for a girl, Sleepy? Seems kind of dangerous. All right, is there a single social link at night? I don't feel like there is. Yeah, there's no shot. No shot. Man, I fucking hate Sampo. Hate that guy. Okay, we're rolling in some cash. Let's... check out what's in the net cafe. Might just buy it out completely. It appears that I have gone a little bit ahead of myself. Wakatsu... Monday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday is when I should do those. When I don't have anything else. Well, actually, might just make that part of the schedule. Should probably wait to try again on the Wild Duck Challenge. I don't really feel like it helped me all too much on the stat gains to do that, other than just completing the challenge or request. I'm going to assume that muscle boot camp here, strengthening your muscles, actually just goes to courage. If not, what? Maybe it's just charm. Academics and charm, I think this would actually be. It seems to be educational software that teaches you about muscles. In this short session, why am I so bad at that? Somebody tell me. In this short session, am I just trying to talk too fast? Am I not putting enough space between my words? In this short session, in this short session. In this short session. In this short session. In this. Ooh, I think it's, yeah. Maybe I just need to enunciate and really. No, I'm not thunking too hard, bro. I've been hyper aware of this quirk in my speech for too long. I just stumble my way over it in streams and I just act like it doesn't happen. You get like S sounds together, like that tongue twister that I shall not even attempt right now. I can't do it. In this short session. In this short session. Yeah. So I think it's, I enunciate, like I pronounce this in this specific in this specific example. I fully pronounce the word this, and then I try to make that flow into the SH sound of short, and it just kind of doesn't work. And then it just falls apart. But if I say this short session, like I just completely omit the S from this, and it just goes fine. In this short session. Did I even say that? We're going to ignore this. Moving along. In this short session, you'll learn 600 ways to use your muscles. An immense amount of information is being presented at a rapid pace. Congratulations! You are hereby promoted to Muscle Sergeant. I sure learned a lot about how to use my muscles. I feel like I have more stamina now that I've watched this. My maximum HP increased? This is not what I thought would happen at all. Interesting. So I paid like 800 yen to get 7 HP. What's up, dude? So, what do you think? Of what? About that girl, Fukuyama Gishi. I haven't lost hope that she'll join our team. Dude, I've actually seen her around. And yeah, she does look kind of frail, but that just makes me want to be strong enough for the two of us. Oh my god. Junpei. Junpei said, she does look kind of frail, but I want to protect her.
Our next topic.
Let's see. Today I'll be covering the Kofun period in our history. I don't know though. Do any of you think this stuff's relevant? I mean, I could slap together some clay statues that look a lot better than theirs did. I can't wait to get to the Sengoku era. It's so much more exciting. Speaking of the Sengoku era, there was this one general they called the Warhawk of the battlefield. Looks like this turned into another Sengoku lecture. I'm feeling sleepy. Should I close my eyes for a few minutes? Close them! I'm the top of my class! You know, Kenji, it's been a while. You poppin'? I was just thinking, I bet Takabe-san has some pretty high standards, huh? You'd probably have to be a real Prince Charming if you want to get her attention. Well, not like it matters to me anyway, I'm not really interested in her. Oh, that reminds me, exams are finally over, huh? Oh, thank God. Looks like we both made it out alive. By the way, you heading out? I got nothing to do today, again. Seems like Tomochika wants to hang out. Yeah, sure, let's do it.
Yeah.
Oh, lucky me. Let's go somewhere then. That said, it's gotta be you know where. Ramen time. Despite its simple appearance, the soup has a complex flavor that's enhanced by the noodles.
Man, I'm so sick of this, dude.
What? Of school?
Dude, I've been sick of school since day one. I mean, I get up, go to school, sit through lame-ass lectures, eat, watch TV, and go to bed. Okay, that settles it. I'm gonna get myself a girlfriend. Right now.
My dude, you think that is the solution to your problem? Good luck.
What a cool thing to say. Soon, I'll have a girlfriend and be just as cool as you.
You see, here's the thing. I'm not cool, and I don't have a girlfriend. So, I don't know where this line of thinking is coming from.
Alright, I think I'm gonna pull the trigger on my secret plan. I told you about the teacher, right? I'm gonna ask her out and get her to fall in love with me.
You have to get her to say yes first.
Her name is Miss Kano. You heard of her? She teaches third-year ethics. We get along pretty well. She's not mainstream beautiful, but she's really pretty. She's got these cute little eyes, a sexy body. Don't tell anyone about this, okay? You're the only one who knows.
Yeah. I don't want to tell anybody. Tomochika told me more about his plan. I feel like our relationship is stronger. I don't know if I want to... Listen, man, you got to get it together.
Dude, I'm getting so psyched. Let's cook up a plan of attack.
Tomochika and I chatted on the way home. Being totally for real right now, dude. It's not it.
Oh, it's you. Welcome back.
It's strange. The number of apathy syndrome victims seems to be on the rise again. Evidently, the prior decline was only temporary.
Huh?
If that's the case, then what's the point of fighting?
No.
If we do nothing, then everyone will eventually join the Lost. Our efforts have prevented the crisis from escalating to that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I'd hate to see what the city would look like if we couldn't use our personas.
Yeah.
Thinking about how many more victims there'd be if we couldn't fight shadows is pretty depressing. I'm glad you moved here. It's a lot less overwhelming with you here. There's no telling when all this will end, but together, I know we can do it eventually. Wait, it's Thursday, right? Or wait, was it like... I already don't remember what days... this popped. Monday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday. Okay. I thought there was one day next to each other. Yeah. Let's eat it with Katsu. Full course. Dude, what now? What? What? But did I not? Did I not eat there before? Or was I just doing the prodigy platter? I guess I only got 2. Maybe the prodigy platter gives you, or whatever that second one was. Maybe that one gives you 3? So I guess I should focus on my charm? Huge. Now I can do that tomorrow. It'll be so simple.
Have you heard?
I heard from a younger guy in my club yesterday that a second year is getting bullied.
Huh?
That's crazy. Which second year? I don't know. All I heard is that it's pretty serious. I thought our school is peaceful, but I guess stuff like that still happens here. Seems like someone in the same grade as me is getting bullied. Sounds like a job for Batman.
All right, all right.
Quiet down, class. It's time to begin today's lecture. Oh. Progredio audio lucum siderum. I'm changing today's lecture to another integrated learning one since Mr. Hakoda left early today. He claimed he wasn't feeling well. Looked fine enough to me, though. Quick word of caution. Make sure you know what you're eating before you take a bite. I covered the basics of learning magic last time, so today I'll go a bit deeper into meditation. First, let's review the ways that magicians will meditate. To heighten the creative impulse, the source of all your magical power, observe a real-world object carefully, then recreate it in your mind, down to the last tiny detail. That's the Western standard for meditation, but I'd like to talk about the Eastern style as well. Meditation was originally refined in the East, and modern magicians adapted Eastern meditation for their own original style. You find the right posture, take a deep breath in and out, and calm your mind. That's the basic practice of the Eastern style. It doesn't take much to practice meditation either. All you need is some free time and a relatively calm environment. It doesn't take long, but you should give yourself at least 15 minutes for a proper session. Now for the specifics. First, your posture. Just take a position that you find comfortable. Sitting cross-legged is good enough for most, but you can try the full lotus position too. It's sometimes called kekafusa. You can even meditate while sitting in a chair. Any position works as long as it's comfortable. Once your breathing is relaxed, close or cover your eyes and let the rest of your body relax too. Now that you've prepared yourself physically, you'll focus next on your mind and soul. Imagine a symbol, some simple image, perhaps a large tree or the moon. It could even be the god of your own faith if you'd like. However, do not force yourself to fully empty your mind. That's actually a common misconception. Most people aren't even capable of it, but succeeding is especially dangerous. You run the risk of losing all control of yourself. Yeah, close my eyes. I'm gonna try meditating.
What a workout. I gotta teach those first years how to clean up properly. So then, I pretended to take a picture with my cell phone. And she totally freaked out and started crying. It was like we caught her red-handed or something. You should have seen the look on her face. It was priceless. Wow, that's pathetic. I've never laughed so hard in all my life. They're making fun of someone? Bullies. Huh? Did you hear a voice?
Take a look around.
It's calling me.
What?
Huh? What voice? I don't hear anything. Maki? What's going on? Are you listening to me? Maki? Hello?
Did we actually just witness somebody succumb to apathy syndrome? They got lost right then and there?
Huh? Are you feeling alright? Yeah, sorry. What were we talking about? They're finally gone.
Yukari's not gonna acknowledge that at all? That was weird.
I can't stand girls like that.
All right, give me just 1 second. I'm gonna go run the advertisements. It is somehow already that time. So I guess I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Stick with me. Is this some kind of sick joke? It is a nice picture of Yukari. You know what's not so nice? The ad didn't start. It's starting right now. Wow. I'm waiting for it to actually start. Because I can't even press the button to make it run. I swear to you, I hit the run button. Oh my god! Well, I'm gonna run around. You know, maybe just a really good excuse to check the other vending machines. Out of all the mistakes that I could ever make on any given day, not running an ad is so high up there. It's not even funny. We gotta wait until Monday to actually buy anything from here.
Marvelous. I'm looking forward to it. Here are my requests.
Oh, I have to complete it. Okay. I didn't have to attempt it. I had to conquer it.
Very well then.
Take a look at my personas, I guess. Nah, there is no fusion to be done. Okay, that is specifically for increasing courage. I'm not very keen. Yeah, I'm not keen on the drugstore. It's very much missing. I tried to convince my dad to get a cat. He said no too. Cats cost a lot and their food and stuff costs a lot too, so we can't afford one. Poor kid. I was skipping work the other day and I saw this young man. He had long hair and no shirt on me. Made me do a double take. He was like one of those hippies from back in the day. Is that look coming back into style? Also, welcome back, everybody. I'm so sorry again about that. I stopped the stream to run the ads, and then I come back, and the ads had never started. You seem to know Kiricho-san, but you're not going after her, are you? Not particularly. Not yet. Good. You'd have to be pretty stupid, too. What does that mean? Ah, there's so much I can choose in terms of social links right now. Can I see which one is lowest? Girl at the shrine, transfer student. Yeah, what about home ec boy?
Hello, hello.
Yeah, let's do it. Sewing is so much fun, and I shall sew to my heart's content.
Sew it, knit it, and finally weave it together.
The fabric isn't moving. The fabric isn't moving. I was about to say that my guy here is already better at sewing than I ever could be. But I mean, if it's just there, then what's the point? Helmet belt from One Piece? I'm gonna need a visual aid for this one. Just the biggest ass blue eyes you've ever seen in your life. You're kind of not wrong. He's just gotta have a worse haircut. And then it's spot on.
Today our work is done. Fini.
Ah, yes, Finny.
Say, could we go to the tea shop, Azuki Arai, together? It will be my first time going. Will you maybe, how do you say, show me the ropes?
When are you getting that cut? That's crazy, Sleepy. That is insane talk. Sure, let's go.
Oh, you are my hero, Kataja Kanai. D'accord, let's be off then. We'll go together, my Tomodachi.
My dude is trilingual.
The Azuki desserts here are amazing. Red bean is so oishi.
I don't like the way he's talking. The more this goes on, the worse it gets.
I love the culture of Nihon. Japan is sugoi. Amazing.
I totally agree.
Yes, you understand. Japanese culture is number one. Ichiban. I am so happy I came here. I want to learn everything about Nihon and become Japanese. Thank you for joining me today. I won't forget your kindness. I have an aunt who lives back home. She has been helping me. I have to tell her that I've made a wonderful new Tomodachi.
Bebe seems really grateful. I feel like we're growing closer. He's a true Japanophile.
Oh, look at the time. But I wanted to ask you more about Nihon. I must dream a bit longer, I suppose.
I insulted a video game character that has a similar haircut. His last name is Hunt, and I said that the only thing that he's looking for is the rest of his hair. Ooh. Get him, B. Those are fighting words.
Continue our Japanese adventure another time. See you later.
Welcome back.
Hey, so
Hate bullying. Even just seeing it happen to someone else, it feels just as bad. Yeah, I feel the same.
yeah.
Right? I overheard these girls today talking about how they were picking on someone. I couldn't tell who they were talking about or anything, though. I wish I could do something. Man, that wasn't new at all. And then we have one more. Assuming that this one is going to be knowledge. So if this one is knowledge, or you know, it says meditation, maybe it's gonna give me some SP. But on the off chance it is knowledge, I'm going to go to the Polonium Mall. Actually, hold the phone. Why does the station have exclamation marks? Perhaps it's just the challenge? Well, let me try one more time and see if the outcome is any different. Maybe you do just have to choose the right answers. This is a ridiculous amount of burgers. I wonder if I'll be able to finish everything. No matter how much I eat, the amount of burgers doesn't seem to decrease. Look away from the burgers. Eating while staring off into the distance made me feel a little better. I feel like I'm making progress, but I shouldn't get ahead of myself. Eat without stopping. Working through the pain, I managed to maintain my pace without stopping. It's the final stretch. How can I keep this up and complete the challenge? Imagine something sour. Imagining eating something sour instead helped me maintain my pace. Time's up. I managed to eat the mountain of burgers. Pacing, technique, and mental fortitude were all required. I feel like I've grown. It gave me academics. It gave me charm. And boy howdy, do you know it, it gave me courage. Thanks to completing the Big Eater Challenge, I can now order the limited Weekend Wild Duck set when it's available. First, I should report back to Elizabeth. That is a major W. I should not have just assumed that it was like the Aya challenge. Hey, have you heard about that second year?
Yep.
Oh yeah, the one they found lying in front of the school gate this morning, right? Hopefully she just ran away from home, but I feel like this is the start of something big.
You know what?
Yeah, there might be reporters and camera crews and stuff. I'd rather not deal with that. What do you mean they were lying in front?
Hey, did you hear about that girl in 2E?
Wait, that's the class that Fuka's in. It was Fuka.
Yeah, I heard they have no idea what happened. Oh my god, isn't it so bizarre?
Man, everyone's talking about it. People sure got a lot of time on their hands.
You're one to talk.
So, you hear about it too?
I haven't.
The girl from 2E went missing while she was out late last night. And this morning, they found her lying in front of the school gate. Nobody knows what happened. And supposedly, she's still unconscious.
Morning.
Yo, Yucatan. Man, this is a tough case. Even for Junpei Iori, ace detective.
Wait, this is the line.
Ace detective? You're so dumb. More like Stupe, ace defective.
Yeah!
Where'd that come from? Actually, now that I think about it, I haven't seen you all morning. Where you been?
They were making me nervous with that one. This is just what I was waiting for the entire time. It finally happened. Game's complete. Pack it up. We gotta go.
I was talking to the teacher, and that girl they found, I saw her yesterday on my way back from practice. She seemed just fine then.
Huh. The plot thickens.
Rumors suck, man. That one about the girl who collapsed is already all over the school. I hope nobody spreads any rumors about me.
Oh,
You know, those rumors, they are a little creepy. Perhaps we hang out with her later. I'm going shopping soon. It's been a while. What are you buying? I need new clothes. The summer fashions are almost here. The summer fashions, huh? I heard a girl from class 2E fainted. Apparently it was apathy syndrome. Kind of scary, huh? She'd always stay out late, right? I bet she just happened to faint at the school gates. Apathy syndrome is so exaggerated. She'll probably wake up soon. I never expected anything like this to happen to someone from this school. My sister goes here too. It's a good thing she's not the kind of girl who stays out all night. When I think of home economics, I think about cooking experiments and that kind of thing. I hear that some people burn their textbooks by accident by setting them too close to the stove. I think that is genius. Oh yeah, that girl who passed out? I heard she was by herself when it happened. Thank you for the hydrate, B. I do be forgetting. All too often. Seems mysterious, doesn't it? Yeah, I agree. I know, right? I don't really care about other people, but if it's a mystery like this, I get pumped. Like, I can't rest until I get to the bottom of it. Damn, she's so persistent. She must have some kind of iron will to follow me around this much. She'd make a great detective. Oh my god, did you see that? He just threw a rock at a bird resting on the branch. That's so cruel. I keep expecting something different in the track hallway, or the gym hallway. There's never anything there aside from that one time that I came through to get that Twilight fragment. Wait, how do I get to the roof? Anybody up here? Nope. Wait, they have solar panels? Look, they got 2 different kinds of renewable energy. Take notes.
Hey,
I was wondering what I should do since there's no practice today. Aw, I have to wait on Yuko? Okay. Bye, Yuko. About what happened the other day, I, sort of overreacted. And I, just wanted to say that I'm sorry. I get really nervous when I talk to people, although I know I should really do something about it. It's especially bad when I talk to boys. All I can think about is running away in that situation. I'm a guy. I know, that's why I'm so nervous now. Sorry. I know I can't perform my duties on the student council if I'm like this. I have to try harder to overcome this phobia. So...
thank you very much.
Thank you. I'll try to do my best. I don't think she's willing to talk to me anymore. I should try again another time. Is it truly something that will happen with time? Truly? Okay. What else can we do at school then? You know, you can't tell me that those were the only places with social links at school. No way. I'm waiting for my boyfriend. I'm scared about all the stuff that's been happening lately, so he's going to walk me home. Another victim of those mysterious incidents was found at Gekukan High. Since the victim was at the front gate, that must be the scene of the crime. If the victim was attacked somewhere else, they'd have to be carried to the front gate. But why would the culprit do such a thing? Reasoning doesn't add up. Anyway, there's a high probability that Gekukan itself is involved in this somehow. I know this guy from when I was your age. He's a grave digger. He told me, when you die, I'll dig you a fine, big grave. It was nice of him. Good friends are a blessing. They really are. Interesting take.
Marvelous.
It's as if your presence emanates a far brighter radiance than before. Perhaps all your hard work is starting to show. Here, it may not be much, but this is my gift to you. Please accept it.
I'm looking forward to it. Here are my requests.
I ate those burgers. I see that you took on the burger establishment's eating challenge. I wasn't aware that completing it would grant you access to an off-menu combo.
Marvelous.
What a truly generous service. Although, it has only made me yearn even more to challenge it myself one day. Yo, I got 3 Twilight fragments for that. And I just need to make sure I don't have Oberon in the compendium, right?
Welcome to the Velvet Room. Please take a look.
It's the Emperor. We do not have that. So I'm thinking
Browse to your heart's content.
it's this one right here. Wouldn't happen to be able to just make it, right? Yeah, of course not.
Very well. We look.
We'll try to do a little more the next time we go into Tartarus. Wait.
Good day.
There's no... Whoa.
I'm looking forward to it.
Outings with Elizabeth. As you complete more requests, Elizabeth will start asking you to escort her to different places from time to time. You can accompany her on these outings anytime during daylight hours. Going out with Elizabeth will take no time at all, so you don't need to worry about planning your day around her. Ask Elizabeth out? My.
I've been waiting for you.
I've been waiting for you to ask. Shall we be on our way? Dude. We're going on a date.
Oh my, an encounter with one of your world's exquisite treasures, right out of the blue. So this is the fountain. It makes sport of water, a precious resource and the very foundation of life. Such a sinful form of art. I've heard of its mystical powers, wherein those who offer coin may have their wishes granted.
Maybe so.
Then I must try my hand at this. Fortunately, I anticipated this and brought a hefty sum of coins. 2,000 dozen of your 500 yen coins to be exact.
I'm sorry, you brought 200,000 yen? He's stupid. You brought 100,000 yen? Wait, he's stupid. No, he's not. Wait, let me double check my work really quick. Was my second answer actually correct? 1 million!
I shall make an opening bid of 1 million yen.
How did I get it wrong twice in a row? This is so embarrassing. It wasn't even a question. I blurted that out.
Oh,
Uh,
I was so caught up in the excitement that I started tossing coins without giving my wish any thought. This won't do. I shall give it more careful consideration before I return here in the near future.
just make one afterward. Come on. I would have been diving for those coins.
What is this facility here? I see there's a gentleman inside with quite the stern face. And these photographs displayed so prominently. Most wanted. Reward? Would it be correct to presume that these are your version of my subjugation requests?
I'm not sure.
It must be a truly mysterious process if the particulars elude even you. If they do indeed parallel my requests, I wonder how they confirm whether or not a mission has been completed. Perhaps they too require a piece of the body. My interest is piqued. This edifice over here, is this what you call a club? Dancers dictated by the sway of one's inner passions. A subterranean garden flourishing with uninhibited desires.
Lavenza has that Clarent kind of hat that doesn't fit her head. Does Lavenza have a hat? Like, actually? Oh, okay. I was looking at my mind's eye and I was like, does Lavenza have a hat? No. I mean, what's wrong with having a little hat? Is it not cute? Is it not slay?
Oh no! It's closed right now? Oh, what a pity! I had hoped to become part of the scene. Woo!
Dude, look at those moves. Those were good. It's purely for cunt value with zero function? Not necessarily zero function. Do that? I can't compete. I cannot compete with that. Can I see that again, please? How do you think they hold them in place? Do you think it has like a hair clip that just goes right on the top?
Well, that was quite satisfying.
I'm impressed.
But I'm overwhelmed. Everything looks so new and inviting. Everywhere I look, something catches the eye. If you don't mind, could you perhaps recommend our next activity?
Let's go karaoke.
Karaoke. Could it be?
A little mouse that holds it 24/7 for minimum wage. That sounds like, on paper, That's such a simple job that would be easy, right? No, that'd be so difficult. I can't imagine just having a third of my existence just be dedicated to holding something.
It appears the time has come to demonstrate my hidden talents. One may even challenge professional singers at the touch of a button at this karaoke. Excuse me, would you mind waiting for a moment? I hadn't noticed there was a fountain on this side as well. Oh, yet another fountain on the opposite side. I see. So this place plays host to a trinity of fountain spirits.
She's having so much fun.
I apologize for the wait. Let us continue. Now then, I shall perform a song of exultation for my master. Sing along if you will. La la la. Oh my. You've never heard this song before?
The one about a big nose?
Thank you for the invaluable experiences you've shared with me today. I consider this mission a complete success. This may sound forward, but I'd like for you to accompany me again sometime.
I started playing the Dragon Ball Super card game. Dude, I've witnessed people playing that for the past, like, 3 years. It's kind of wild. The local scene over here used to be, like, crazy, crazy.
Are you accepting a request?
Oh, another new one? Like, another format? I'm confused now.
Do you see anything achievable? Let's hear the results.
Thank you for showing me around Paulownia Mall. Regarding that fountain, I still haven't decided what to wish for.
A shame.
It's called Dragon Ball Super Fusion World. Oh, it was released last year? No. It went on sale on the 16th. My computer's not having a good time right now. Whoa. Yeah, Chrome is not happy. Ooh, wait. I'm not gonna lie, the graphic design on these packages, they're kind of clean. But the card backs look the same, I think. Does it use cards from the old set? No way, right? I'm being 100% for real though. That logo for Dragon Ball on that is actually super clean. I like it. Though, one problem I do have with it is that it looks a little bit too much like the font that they use for Fortnite. How much for you to play it? There's an online sim coming out soon. I'm gonna be so real. I fried my brain playing Yu-Gi-Oh! If I had to play with anybody else, but an actual friend who's willing to put up with my bullshit, I think I would get burned at the stake. Like, I'm not joking. I got so overwhelmed about my strategy last night that I'm pretty sure I spent somewhere between 5 and 10 minutes trying to, like, actually run the simulations in my brain on how everything was supposed to work. Because if I had messed it up, then I would have either just gotten dusted, or I would have lost the game because I would have drawn all of my cards. And I'm pretty sure if you need to draw a card and you have no cards to draw, it's an instant loss. Unfortunately, my master has vetoed my wish to renovate the Velvet Room with a dance floor. I was so set on establishing Club Velvet that coming up with another wish has proved to be rather difficult. Oh.
Marvelous.
I'll wish to come up with a wish. There, that settles it. Please take this as your reward. You can now fuse Wapo. What?
Very well then.
What do you mean I can fuse them? Was it any fun? Did it awaken something in you? I won't say it awoken. I won't say it's awoken anything from beneath me. Because I was using the obelisk starter deck, and it doesn't really do much. The entirety of that deck is a bunch of effect monsters that can special summon copies of themselves, either from the hand or the deck, so that you can get as many monsters as possible to summon obelisk. And then there's literally 2 cards that let you draw more cards or specifically take a card out to draw later. It's really not that great. There's nothing in the extra deck, so effect monsters were literally all I was dealing with. And then obelisk is the only hard hitter. So there were 3 cards that let you speed up the process of obtaining obelisk. It was kind of rough. And then I was playing against a deck that was primarily discarding your own cards to special summon them, which was like fine. I made a deck myself way back in the day. Way back in like 2006 on the DS, because they, believe it or not, they had games that had the full roster of Yu-Gi-Oh cards at the time with all the actual rules instead of just being like some weird offshoot, like a lot of games tend to be. And so I was like, it's pretty much the same as that. Even down to like having methods of fusion other than polymerization. It was weird. But like, it was fun to play against somebody, because that was the first time I've played without some weird house rule against a real person.
Now then, let's...
Have you all the elements you need?
This persona is powerful.
Yeah, it's pretty cool looking.
This would be a wise choice.
What if you keep doing it and suddenly you play Genius Invocation? I don't think so. I really don't like Genius Invocation. Like, the only thing that Yu-Gi-Oh has over all of the other card games out there is that, one, It's got a lot of nostalgia factor for me. It's got a huge amount of nostalgia. And I also think that Yu-Gi-Oh cards are the perfect size. I don't like the card sizes for like Magic or Pokemon. I also don't really like their super rounded edges. I don't know what that has to do with anything. It's just I'm listing off all my biases for Yu-Gi-Oh. Hi, Crab. I hope you're doing well. Give me 1 second on the hydrate. I do have to fill this up. I'm a little bit parched anyway, so we're gonna fill this to the brim. Hi, Shadow. How are you doing? I don't know why that was so expected to hear. Wait. Was that really something that I would say? Just with no doubt in your mind? Am I that predictable? Okay, so I don't know what Huapo is. I'm just going to ignore it. And if I have to look up a guide for Fusion later to do these requests, I will not be fussed. Because Fusion is confusing. No, I could never predict you. You're a magician of the stars, except when it comes to Booba. Yeah, fair enough. I don't feel like I'm that much of a force of nature, though. Ooh, Maiko's out. Okay. Oh, right, we were going through the stations and stuff. Do you think I could become a first stringer? Sure, if you work hard, I think you could make it. What is a first stringer? Oh, hey. If I'm gonna buy a gift for a girl, I should probably get her a bouquet of flowers, right? I bet if I bought something like that, we'd get a lot closer. Welcome to Rafflesia. What kind of flowers are you looking for? Buff potato sprout. Gimme it. Oh, yes. Our seedlings have a reputation for growing very fast. We also stock special varieties that you won't find anywhere else. Why don't you try growing some? Dude, there's nothing else there. You guys have nothing new to say. We were just in Polonia. Went to the shrine. Let's take a look at the mall. The strip mall. I think the people to talk to are only on the bottom. Okay. Let's go say hi to Maiko. Oh, hi. Do you want to hang out with us today? Yay. Okay, then let's all play together. Easy.
Hey! Have you seen Stripey? We were playing tag, but I don't know where he went.
He's so gone.
Oh, Stripey! There you are.
I'm sorry. Young man? He's looking a little bit dilapidated. What happened?
You don't look so good. Are you sick?
Yes. I'm surprised you could tell.
Huh? You really are sick?
No, I was kidding. You're so easy, Maiko.
No fair, I trusted you! Don't tease me just because I'm a kid!
And who are you?
I'm Maiko's friend.
Ah, so you're the one she was talking about. I was wondering what you were like. Do you see yourself as her guardian? Or are you simply two children playing together?
Hey! I'm hungry now! I want takoyaki! Takoyaki! You can eat with us too, Stripey!
No, I'll pass, thanks. See you later.
Oh, there he goes. Was that the same voice actor as
Come on!
Akaza and Felix?
I usually see him around the shrine on Sundays. I pass by on the way to cram school.
He's kinda sketchy looking, I'm not gonna lie. We kind of probably have the same vibes here. He's also got like a... He's got a really weird angle on the portrait. You know, you don't have the... It's not one of those portraits, it's one of the...
Okay, it's takoyaki time! It's so hot I almost burned myself! I remember one time my dad burned his mouth on this stuff.
I have permanently damaged taste buds from doing that.
Cause I put too many in his mouth at once.
You what?
He was like, "Ah!" Oh. Dad hasn't been coming home much these days. It's my birthday soon. Do you think you'll come home and see me?
Don't worry, he'll be there.
You really think so? My mom always gives me presents on my birthday. But she hasn't asked me what I want this year yet. If they really loved me, they wouldn't get a divorce. You're the only one who spends time with me.
Maiko seems to have taken a liking to me. I feel like we're growing closer. Okay.
Oh, I have to go home. Today's laundry day. If I don't do laundry, the house gets really messy.
You have to do the laundry?
See you later, okay?
Whoa, you're trash! Hey, silly one. How are you? It's been a while. Did you hear the rumor going around school? I mean, come on, a ghost story? You'd think they'd be old enough to know ghosts aren't real. Anyway, I'm feeling kind of uneasy all of a sudden, so I think I'll go to bed early.
Sorry.
Oh, so I won't be going to Tartarus today then. Sorry. I don't know why you guys are so, like, fussed about going to Tartarus all the time. We've been in there, shit you not, 2 times.
Fantastic.
It seems Takebe-kun has a 6th sense when it comes to shadows. Actually, that's quite common. Dealing with shadows has a tendency to enhance others' senses.
Oh, right.
Apparently, Tartarus is off limits today. Mitsuru is in training and Takeba has a bad feeling right now. Sheesh. Could she be any more mysterious about it? Got Genshin on my computer and oh my god, it's so laggy. Yeah, Genshin's not gonna run on just any computer, unfortunately. I don't think I have any more Okay, I have one more piece of software I can use. Okay, it was Monday. I think it was Monday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday, or maybe it was Tuesday. Okay, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday, final answer. I gotta get it in my system. Monday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday. I was right the first time. Okay, so that's tomorrow. And it doesn't look like they have anything new. There might be more URLs to get from the club. That's probably worth checking out. Do you know the takoyaki stand over there? It's some fine dining. Sometimes this kid from Kansai eats at that place, and he even says it's good stuff. Takoyaki comes from Kansai, so if a native says it tastes good, you better believe it. Whenever a passenger asks me where to get a bite to eat, I always send them over there. Definitely lemonade. Alright, so these are still actually out of stock. Got you. You got pizza and orange Fanta. Do we typically specify orange Fanta? I feel like, for me, if somebody says Fanta, I just immediately go to orange in my mind. Or is it the freestyle Coca-Cola machines with all the different flavors that throws a wrench in the plan now? You know that fortune teller? The one they call Den Mother or Mama? She's got a very weird presence. It's like she's in another world. You've never had Fanta? It's alright. It's pretty good. It is probably the most syrupy, sweet, orange-flavored soda you can find. Like borderline toxic. I actually don't remember the last time I had Fanta. It very well may have been when I was in Thailand, eating an enchilada with Fanta. I want her to tell my fortune, but I don't have the courage to ask her. Sometimes you get grape or pineapple. Is the grape Fanta good? That girl's been shy all her life. She doesn't talk to people she doesn't know easily. Though, I guess that fortune teller does have a different air about her. She seems like someone who has something special. Oh, it appears that there's been a change within you. Well, allow me to provide you with a new fortune befitting the unusual light that you hold within. Why are they all C-posing? They're dancing. Gamble fortune? This probably is the one, like, most sad part about this game. They've got the club, and shit you not, literally only 2 of these people are dancing. And he's hitting him with the... They're really raising the roof on this one. Oh, right, we're talking to this guy.
Go have a look for yourself.
Huh, you're a curious one, aren't you? Well, go on and take a look. No, he's got nothing for me. You're useless. I hope you do this next time you hop in a club. Nah, bro, I hit him. If I'm like really into it, I'll hit him with the L. I'll hit him with like the whoa, yeah. Otherwise, it's the The default dance in a club is the Super Mario RPG. Every time. I want to know my future. Then let us begin. I feel another change. Your hair looks cool when you headbang? Uh-oh. Those are dangerous words. A strong wind blows across the world, sending a blue flower's petals into the air. How will you interpret this wind? Make it lighter blue? I got you. Maybe. How light are we talking here? Like this? Or like this? What about the Ifudodo dance? Bro, you know I had to hit him with the... As a weak and frail breeze, or a brave and mighty gust. Gotta dance like a Lego person? This is... You can't get me to spin. Let us hope that you find fortune in your destiny. The only true dance is the Club Penguin dance. I feel like I'm obligated. Well, I don't have like a... My green screen is really small, all things considered. If I had one that could wrap the wall down to the floor, I would totally make a gif of me doing that. That would be so funny. You have an hour? Yeah, you got one. Speaking of which, it is top of the hour. Give me 1 second. And I'm not going to make the same mistake this time. I'm going to ensure with the high heavens that the advertisements are actually playing so I don't interrupt myself a second time in a row. Give me 3 minutes. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. I will be right back. We are so back. And crunchy. You know, I really ought to figure that out. Just realize it. Crunchy mode happens with the new capture card. We're gonna try that instead. Fit check. I have white no-show socks on. The kind with a bad grip on the heel. So I put a shoe on or off and the sock just disappears into the ether. You already know what pants I have on. And then I've got my classic, slightly baggy but somehow still form-fitting t-shirt. My Tokyo t-shirt. They actually played this time? Yeah, they did. I actually hit the button for real, for real. Yeah. That is such a big perk. I'm a little peanut butter and jelly? Are we being literal here, or are you jealous of something? Like, what's poppin'? Let's talk. Ooh, the Weekend Wild Duck set? What's in it? Of that hair? Oh, of the Mika fucking tied up hair in the back? Also, I'm gonna be a little transparent here, Sleepy. It's really annoying because the side of my hair is still like only a few inches long, right? And it really just be like doing things because it's not long enough to go to the back. And so it either flows back or it just is hanging down there. I mean, more of that front swoop? Yeah. I only have it tied up in the back because it's in that, my hair length is in that awkward stage where it's like, it's always on my neck, right? It's always there. And if I ever like tilt my head up, then my hair goes from being like this on the back of my neck to curving out like this, and it's really fucking ugly. Okay. So, Weekend Wild Duck set. Wakatsu's not on Saturday. The Fleabag. The who? I used to want to kill for straight hair. Really? I mean, nothing's stopping you from straightening your hair, right? Also, you guys can totally... You can roast me for this garbage in the back of my head. You are indeed allowed to tell me that I don't look good like that. Fleabag. Hey, yo. Needs to be a few inches longer and it won't look like a rat tail. This is true. This is true. I don't remember what sprung the idea. Alright, so quick question about the Star Rail promotion. Does the code work if I put it in on my computer, or do I have to put it in on a device that doesn't have the game? The redemption code is literally just a redemption code. Anybody can use it, and it'll give you some rewards in game. The way to support the stream is specifically by scanning the QR code or using !HSR in chat. Using that link to download the game is how it's gonna work. That's how it like links your game to my stream, per se. And let me double check. I'm pretty sure, I'm like 90% sure. But I think it has to be on a mobile device. I'm pretty sure it specified that. Let's see. They must download and play the game on mobile. PC or emulator players will not count. They want me to play Star Rail on a phone? Yeah, I guess. So, PlayStation players don't count, PC players don't count, BlueStacks players don't count. It's only on your phone or tablet. They're really flexing that best mobile game. I decided to try the Weekend Wild Duck set. It had a strange, perplexing taste, but I finished it anyway. It only gave me 2. Bruh. That is so not PogChamp. No school and no track practice? Guess that means we gotta go somewhere fun. Let's hang out. Will you be our little Discord kitten? No. No! Yeah, let's hang out with Yuko. Oh, it's pretty crowded in there, huh? I wanted to give the punching machine a try, but the line's gotten so long I'd rather not. What if we got you some nitro? Discord nitro is literally useless. Let's come back when it's less packed. Ignoring that you can get a higher bitrate and a higher quality on streaming in Discord, but it's still not worth it. Oh my gosh. Look, it's so cute! Plus, we might be able to get it in one shot. It's been a while since the last time I've played. I may not look it, but I'm pretty good at these. Huh? I couldn't grab it at all. What? No way! That's such bull! This has to be rigged or something. Want me to give it a shot? Huh? Oh, thanks for the offer, but don't worry. If I just keep nudging it in the right direction, I should be able to knock it down. Kind of a pain, but slow and steady wins the race, you know? Same thing with sports. People who are dedicated to training become world-class athletes. Anyway, time to put my game face on. I'll keep at it until I win this thing. Yuko seems really focused. I learned a little bit more about her today. Well, at least I got it in the end. But I'm so tired now. I've definitely run out of stamina and money. Oh, sleepy. Big sorry. What's the... Is the penalty bad? Also, nobody's claimed anime yet still. It's still up for grabs if anybody wants to. Let's head back. I need to eat dinner and recuperate. After saying goodbye to Yuko, I headed back to the dorm.
I see you're back.
Whoa, what's Yukari? Not Yukari. What's Mitsuru doing over here?
Honestly.
This incident is quite troubling. As the student council president, I need to do something. Though it doesn't help that I have no idea what's really going on.
Seriously?
Damn, rumors spread fast. Especially this one. Everyone at school knows about it, and soon everyone in town will too.
By the way,
If you're looking for Mitsuru, she's in the back of the reception area. Apparently she's uploading the dorm's records or something to the school server. She's gotta do it every so often. I know it's her job, but still, she's really got a lot on her plate. This is easily my favorite outfit out of everybody's. The girl they found was one of those girls I overheard talking about bullying someone. Oh, wait! It's probably unrelated though, right? So this did pay off. They could be connected.
That's...
Maybe. Honestly, something about it is bothering me too. Yukari's Sunday outfit and Mitsuru's Sunday outfit, peak. Don't discount Akihiko either. I'm not so sure about him wearing a scarf while eating indoors. It's a little psychotic. Sunday, 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 Wakatsu Day. Okay. Show me the good stuff this time. Please, I'm begging you.
I'll show you to your table.
They know me as a regular customer. I wonder if it's due to my charm. I'll try the seafood full course. Every bite fills my mouth with flavor and my brain with omega-3s. Okay, that didn't really seem to do anything different. I'm not gonna lie. What? They both just give 2. What was the point? I love drinking soda. I love that burn. It's so refreshing. Are you talking about the spiciness? I think you should consider some sparkling water. We're switching to the summer uniform today. It's almost time to leave.
Good morning.
Wait a minute. So, everybody was wearing like heavy coats and stuff. Like, Akihiko had layer, coat, scarf. Mitsuru had long pants, jacket, and it was the end of May. It was blazing already. Good morning. The student body seems to be rather restless lately. Don't you agree? Yeah. I thought so. Well, I only hope it doesn't have anything to do with the shadows. Why does the dress stream reward keep going down? I am not going to acknowledge that. Hey, Purple, what's up? How is the Persona 3 Persona-ing? It's so Persona, dude. It Personas like no other Persona could Persona before. Except, you know, it's just Persona 3, so it's been Persona'd before. Agihiko said we may be receiving a new member, but we still don't know when we'll be attacked. Will you still be doing it? We'll still plan it out. We'll still plan it out. I got kind of annoyed with it. And partially just me. I haven't streamed the past 2 days because I was out. It's kind of understandable that I would see the number drop. But I think if I had not changed the goal on the Twitch end to be 900, if I got another, if we hit 850 again, I think that would make it like the third or fourth time it's happened. I'd be lying if I said it wasn't a little bit discouraging, but it's okay. So remain alert at all times. Hi, Mel. Everyone's talking about ghosts and whatnot. I guess they're all really scared. I'm fine, though. If a ghost gave me trouble, Kirijo-senpai would cut it right in half. Oh, no. Sleepy, I'm not... I promise you, I'm not upset. Opinion on Subway's sweet teriyaki? Teriyaki? The Subway sweet chicken teriyaki... It's... okay. It is okay. Now, my opinion on Subway in general is like right down here. And the only thing stopping it from being way down here is just the fact that the white chocolate macadamia nut cookie exists and is absolutely fire. I've overdosed on Subway. Dude, Subway is so far below Arby's. I've had so much Subway in my time that it just all somehow all tastes the same to me, and just has like in my brain, no matter what sandwich I get from Subway, it just like turns into this like Subway tasting schlop with a slightly different texture depending on what I get. And like at this point, the sweet the sweet onion chicken teriyaki or whatever. Good luck with your homework, Mel. Thanks for hanging out with us. That sandwich, to me now, like it tastes okay. It's sweet, which is kind of I could leave it, but it is a meal that I can have for free. But it's got chunks of meat, and it's sweet, and it's kind of slimy. And then like, I think the steak and cheese is really the least offensive of the bunch, just because it's beef and cheese and whatever vegetables you get on there. So that's fine. But it's boring. And then like, if I get like an Italian melt or something like that, it's just whatever's going on in there just makes my farts smell terrible. So that's just a no-go. And then the meatball marinara, it's okay. I'd probably pick that one or the steak and cheese more than any of the others. Do you think you'd hate the food from any place you've worked too much at? Not necessarily, but probably, maybe. Turn your meatball into marinara. Do you really remember that title? And that joke with Zhong Li? Meatball turn you into marinara. Oh wait, no, that was my... You probably remember that because it was my signature for a while. Core memory. You love to hear it. But I haven't worked at too many places, all things considered, and it's all been related to coffee. Obviously, I'm not sick of coffee. But Starbucks food, there was enough variety for me to just be, like, satiated. Because, like, I on a day, I could do, like, a peanut butter and jelly. Or I could do, like, a naan and hummus with, like, carrots. Or I could get, like, a wrap. A Southwest veggie wrap. Or a breakfast wrap. And then there's, like, a few different sandwiches that are on paninis. Or, I guess I should just say paninis. And sourdough grilled cheese. Like, there's some choices. Though the paninis are all very similar. And the breakfast sandwiches are quite boring. Like, the only thing I could do to spice things up, quite literally, was I would take sriracha and I would put it on, like, a sausage, egg, and cheese sandwich. Or we had, like, this turkey bacon sandwich. I would do the same thing with that. Speaking of Zhong Li, after playing Xianyun's quest, I think he's a little dumb. Just let him have fun. Let him turn his brain off and have a little bit of fun. He's just silly. One with an overflowing amount of knowledge surely would get a little mixed up every now and then. His plan is so nonsense now. That brain erosion. Sleepy's got it right on the money. To see her fight with a sword. I don't know if I could take it. But yeah, basically, I'm sure if I worked at, like, a Cane's, I would be sick and tired of chicken forever. But I'm lucky in that I had a lot of choices. Now, if I worked at Subway or Chick-fil-A, well, I guess Chick-fil-A is also on the chicken thing. If I worked at any place that serves chicken, it's just over. I would never look at a chicken ever again. At Subway, I would probably just never eat sandwiches. Had Raising Cane's for the first time a bit back. Did you like it? What about Long John Silver's? See, there's no way I could work there. I could not handle it. Long John Silver's is definitely, not a doubt in my mind, definitely on the bottom end of people's opinion list. Like, on the tier list of fast food, I can guarantee you it's on the bottom. And mind you, my association with Long John Silver's is just like popcorn shrimp. And that's kind of a problem. As we speak right now, you can literally see the sheen on my forehead. Good God, my face is greasy right now. It is so greasy. Now, if I worked at a place that fried food, that it's one, if it has a fryer, it's guaranteed to be dirty. Like, that's how it is. There's gonna be grease and nonsense everywhere. Oh no, Nim, I'm not talking like, I'm not saying that their food is gross. I'm just saying that, like, whenever you've got like fast food in the mind for most people, I feel like the overall opinion of Long John Silver's is kind of low. I mean that in like the nicest way possible. Every time I pass by Long John Silver's, I look at it and go, oh my god, an order of popcorn shrimp sounds banging right now. I did everything around me isn't that good, so my standards are low. Well, you tell me, Sleepy. The tenders that you got from Cane's, they're just, they get too close to my boy and they just get phased out of existence. Sleepy, was your chicken nice and like actually tender? Like was it nice to eat? It wasn't like hard or rubbery or extra fibrous and not like mushy like chicken nugget. Because if all of those pieces of criteria are met, then you got the perfect Cane's experience, and that's the one that I got every single time. Anybody who's hating on Cane's for having like tasteless chicken or whatever, is just, they're lying to themselves. That shit is juicy, immaculate. The fact that it's not seasoned all that much and can still taste like that without the sauce, I applaud them. I want Pizza Hut boneless wings so bad now. I don't think I've had theirs. I've had Buffalo Wild Wings boneless wings. I've had Hooters boneless wings and Wingstops. Nah, dude, the sauce is banging. The sauce is banging. I love it. Whatever they did, dude, Cane's sauce and Chick-fil-A sauce, that stuff is... Ooh. Woo. It is so good. I'm not one of those people that would be like, oh, I could drink it. Or I'll lick my fingers. Like, I have some left in the container. I'll give it a little... I'm not like that, but it is good. Had Hooters wings, I would put them at a 5.5 out of 6. Pizza Hut ones, I put it at a 7.8 out of 8.3. Okay, so they're banging. I don't think Cane's is worth the hype. One thing I will say is that Cane's fries are not good. They're crinkle cut fries, and they are soggy 200% of the time. But the toast that they give you at Cane's is divine. And the chicken so far has not missed. It is such it's a very comfortable eating experience. Though, like Nim is kind of insinuating here, it's nothing crazy. It's not going to make you go, whoa! Even though I've literally been going, whoa! This entire time. I had KFC yesterday. I had a famous bowl, a giant bowl of mac and cheese. 2 separate things, by the way. Though they were banging. The mac and cheese was almost toxic. And those rehydrated mashed potatoes, I don't know what they do to it, but it's nice. Speaking of crinkle cut, I'm so sad the chicken place in my town switched from good fries to crinkle cut sogginess. What I don't understand is how you mess up crinkle cut fries that badly. Like, they either need to get some air fryers in the restaurant or something. Whatever the heck they do to them to let the moisture of being in a box for about 0.2 seconds make them turn into like a mush. It's not cool. Hi, Nazu. Welcome back. I missed you. It's been like half a week since we've seen each other. They said a girl in class 2C fainted too. And I heard it's apathy syndrome again. I wonder if it's contagious. I already told you, she just happened to faint in front of the gate. Apathy syndrome is so over-exaggerated. They'll get better if you give them some time. I'm not seeing a whole lot of new clamor.
Welcome.
I don't know what they did, but they did it right. It's good. It's good. And it's kind of weird. The color and like consistency of the KFC mac and cheese at a glance looks kind of gross. But you start eating it and it's okay. And what's most curious is that the way it looks like it should be really watery. And when you're eating it, the cheese sauce kind of just, it does kind of just droop. But I'm not like purposefully scooping up any of that stuff. But when I was done with the bowl, it just didn't exist anymore. What are you saving up for, Nezu? Oh my gosh, I gotta put those things in the refrigerator. 59k points somehow. Crap, it's because I don't have the push-ups on right now. Do you know why? So I have one less USB port than I used to. And I don't have any extra devices plugged into my computer. And the least important of the bunch is the second camera to look at my room for the push-up cam. So the camera's not plugged in, I can't show it. Gotta get VIP somehow. You're almost there, dude. You are so close. Gotta get a stretch in there. Oh, I haven't done that in a while. It's been days. I'm gonna give that the mega hamstring stretch. Whoa. Nim, I think you were one of the like 5 people that I gave VIP to during my first Renaissance. Gotta take care of your body by stretching every once in a while. I know. I stand here just taking in all of the bad that I do to my body by putting all my weight on one foot. I used to be really good about just planting and standing up straight, but I've gotten more fidgety lately. The first Renaissance, yeah. Oh my god, not the front too. Anyway, I'm basically calling my Jaden VO era the first Renaissance. The Diaster era, which lasted like 8 years. Well, 6 or 7 years. That was the first one. And I want to say, at this point, I want to say that more than half, maybe even like 3/4 of the people who have stopped by stream now know me purely like this. So it's almost secret Jaden VO lore now. Are we veterans? Sleepy, you are like so far into veteran territory, it's not even funny. Like, I feel like at this point I need to go back and make like 3 more sub badges just for you. Did you hear that one of the students fainted? Is she all right? There's a lot of weird stuff going on out there. You should watch out too. Back in my day. Like, Sleepy, we need to go back 39 months. Obviously, literally more. So, probably like 3.5 years. Maybe, I doubt 4 years. But what would I even be playing back then? Persona 5? Persona 5 Royal? I don't even know what I streamed back then. I mean, Genshin, yes, but... I've still missed a few years of Jaden VO lore? What do you mean? Royal P4 for a second? Yeah. I think I did like 2 streams of Persona 4. I don't remember what sidetracked me. Actually, we're gonna... What does this look like? I still have the scene for it. Oh. It... Oh, the music cut out. Oh my god. Take me back, take me back, take me back. That was a lot less interesting than I thought it would be. 3 days in a row, we've had students at this school passing out. It's a hell of a mystery. This is the TV world now. Wait, we can make a funny out of this. Ah, it's too much effort. I was going to start playing backside of the TV, but it would have taken too long. I'm itching to know more. I should try looking into it. What happened to you just not wanting to talk to me because you were on the phone? Are you just interrupting your own conversations now? Did you see that? He just threw a rock. If he keeps that up, he might get possessed by evil spirits. But that's just a rumor, so probably not. Why are you fawning over him if he's terrorizing the wildlife? You know what would be kind of cool? I'm gonna test something out. I don't know why I've just had this thought. Hit me with a chroma key. Where's the chroma key? Chroma key. Custom color. Black. 0 similarity. 0 blending. Oh, that did not work. Hold up. Maybe a little bit of similarity? 3. Wait, that's kind of cool. Ah, but I feel like it's messing with something. No, yeah, it's doing a little weird. A little weirdness. Okay, so 2 doesn't mess with that. Oh, that's weird. You have 10 minutes? You got 10 minutes. You got 10 minutes. I don't know what I'm going to do in those 10 minutes. That's so cool. Dude. Look on the absolute left side of the screen. It's see-through. That's such a little detail that nobody would ever notice, but I think that is so cool. Whoa. Whoa! I want to see one of the, like, sweeps. That's real cooking right there. That is so real. Okay, so we're time locked on Miyamoto again. That really is so cool. I feel like it'll mess with something else down the line. But until I see that in its offensive glory, I'm gonna keep it like that for a while. Hi, do you think Stripey is okay? He said he's only here on Sundays, but I can't come that day. I wish we could play again, but I'll be okay today since you're here.
So, you know how it was my birthday the other day? Well, guess what? Mom and Dad both remembered.
When it does screw with something later, it'll be hilarious. Until then, this is really cool. This is true. I have it set kind of like green screen stuff. This is a little bit more complicated where you have to like set settings for like similarity in color and then how it's going to smooth it out and like cause a gradient so that it doesn't look really, really jagged. Like sometimes if you are like a really sharp watcher, you'll see on my right shoulder here, sometimes it looks really weird like that. And that's because my like lighting and settings aren't totally up to snuff and makes it look a little bit weird. But on this one, instead of looking for the color green, it is taking a pure black and getting rid of it.
They really do care about me.
And I don't think games, in terms of like textures and stuff, I don't think it does it too often. I feel like the only games that would really suffer from this little setup that we have going on here would be horror games like Resident Evil 7, where stuff gets dark a lot. Oh, and I guess his shirt is kind of see-through here. Of course they care.
Yeah, you're right. I got so many presents. I even got a birthday cake. It's been so long since we ate together as a family. We used to do it all the time. How come Mom and Dad don't get along anymore? I know. I'll just ask them why.
Dude, I feel like this is going to be an absolutely heartbreaking social link. Like, it's already bad enough that we know that this kid is dealing with this, and, like, they don't fully understand what's going on. But it's, oh, I'm not looking forward to it.
Fix it and make it all better. I'm gonna make Mom and Dad happy again. Wish me luck, okay?
Maiko seems fond of me. I feel like we're growing closer. Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna ask them. Bye-bye. Let's play again later, okay?
See, like, that's so cool. The text box is just floating there. Is that not the coolest shit? After saying goodbye to Maiko, I headed back to the dorm. Like, dude, that's so cool.
Hey, Yuka-tan. You ever check out the student message boards and stuff? You know how last week that girl was found by the front gate? Well, now, they're saying it was an angry spirit from this one ghost story that did it.
Come
Come on, nobody really believes that stuff, right?
What's this ghost story about?
What? It's probably made up. We don't need to go into detail.
Mitsuru's legs are transparent. He's not wrong. They're not wrong. They actually are. Keen eyes, keen eyes.
I'm interested. Go on, tell us.
What if I kick it back down to 1? Oh, then they're just partially transparent. Interesting.
You got it. Here goes.
Oh, that's what that.
Good evening, and welcome to Junpei's Believe It or Don't.
Wait. This is where it gets weird. That's really cursed. Like, that is super cursed. This is what it's supposed to look like.
There are many strange things in this world. Legend has it, late at night, after everyone has gone home,
Junpei got apathy syndrome. He's the lost now.
a maniacal ghost roams the halls and devours anyone caught in its grasp.
Fits the ghost telling vibe. Random thought. How many people do you think have seen the word maniacal and in their head or out loud just straight up said maniacal?
The other day, this friend of mine, let's call him Witness A.
Or do you think that it's such a common word that nobody would ever misread it?
Anyway, he said to me, "Hey, Iori, I saw something weird the other day." He sounded so serious, so I asked him what he'd seen.
Junpei got morbed? Oh no.
He told me he saw the girl from 2E and claims he watched her go into the school on the night before the incident.
Why did you yell?
I told him I didn't believe it, not even for a second. That girl from 2E ain't the type to go wandering around at night. But Witness A was as white as a sheet. He swore to me it was true. Then it hit me. If the girl was found unconscious at school, then maybe the ghost really did make her its dinner. It all made sense. She went to the school at night and walked right into its deadly trap. I felt a chill run down my spine, and I broke into a cold sweat. Yes, there truly are some strange things in this world. Believe it or don't.
Wowee.
What do you think, Akihiko?
Seriously? Not one word about my amazing performance just now?
Nope.
I'm not so interested in the ghost part, but it does sound like it's worth investigating.
So, you're afraid of ghosts, huh, Yucatan? Didn't know you were such a chicken.
Freerin, let's go. I'm so excited.
What? Who are you calling a chicken? Fine then, let's investigate it. Each of us will ask around for the rest of the week and gather information. This ghost story's just a bunch of nonsense. I'll show you.
Sounds good to me. The story is a bit unnerving, isn't it?
Huh?
I'll leave it to you guys then. Would have been too scary for me.
What do you mean don't make it stinky for you? Do I ruin anime for you guys?
What?
Okay, let's give it a save. Let's keep that up. Oh, okay. If you say so. All right, I've saved. Double check. Definitely saved. Okay, give me just a few minutes. I will be back. I will be right back. I'm going to run some ads. Next time you see me here in a few minutes, we'll be playing some Genshin Impact. I'll see you guys in a second. Okay. That was an elementary mistake, we'll say. Am I crazy or is this like really quiet? What if it died again? I would actually scream, yeah. Why is it so much quieter? Or is this just really loud?
What? A cursory change in one's...
No, I don't think it's actually quieter. I think I'm just going crazy. Proceed, Persona 3. Hey, I don't know how to tell you this, but that's not the screen that I'm on. Hold the phone. What is your problem? It is currently getting about 1 frame per minute.
If you are presently unoccupied, perhaps we could stop a while at one's abode for some repose and conversation. Skyward! Scatter! Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
I actually would scream. You may have to take it as a joke, but oh yeah, aren't we gonna miss out on this soon? I'm sorry. What day is it today? It's Friday. I don't want to do this right now. I really don't want to do that right now. Like, only 2 days left of Lantern Rite too, man? What the... Silver, do not entertain these ideas. That a problem like that would make me actually just disappear.
One may have won the kite flying competition, Yu Hung, but this prize should truly be reserved for another.
You need not be so humble, Honored Adeptus. Among all the kites, yours was quite literally a cut above the rest. Please accept this prize. You deserve it. Besides, I'm quite certain we owe a fair share of the success of this year's Lantern Rite to you.
If you insist, then one can hardly continue to refuse. However, there is another matter with which one would ask your assistance.
Of course.
One would be much obliged if you could distribute this case of Sunglow tea among the Millilith on duty. The security of the festivities rests entirely on their shoulders, after all. One presumes they could always benefit from something to invigorate their spirits.
Cloud Retainer is so thoughtful and attentive to others' needs. I would expect nothing less of an esteemed adeptus such as herself. Understood. I'll get on that right away.
A fortuitous result indeed. One's tea surplus has hitherto resolved itself.
Another fun fact about reading. When I saw hitherto, for the first time in a book, I read it as... I got really confused. Like, the context makes the meaning of the word pretty apparent, but holy smokes. I read that word in my head as hit hair toe. I'm not joking. I also feel like something's in my eye, and it's like hair toe right now is, what do you mean? Ugh. Begging my eye to not feel this way. Did you see that tech? You've never seen anything like it. I really am tired of getting this commission every day, though. Ever think about taking off your skin? I mean, yeah, kinda. My eczema's really annoying. You can kind of see it right here. There's still a little bit right here. I don't think you can see that one as well. Whenever I go to like touch the back of my neck, that's what that is. It's me like rubbing the patch of skin that's getting absolutely clobbered. I would like to just never feel that. Oh, that's so unsatisfying. I'm sorry, are people out here peeling grapes? Is this real?
Stray cloud converge.
Here. Useless.
No, Xiao, no. This is like not what I asked for, actually.
Worthless.
I've wasted my entire burst, basically. Your crit rate is so high. How could you not crit?
Make way for the
Lament. Here. Here.
Also, hold a moment. Nah, never mind.
skyward, scatter. Skyward.
People love peeled grapes because they feel like eyeballs. Might I be able to submit a counterclaim?
Seize the skies.
Here. Worthless. Worthless.
Oh, we are not climbing, sorry. Wait, peeled grapes. Feeling like eyeballs. I feel like that's what they did in elementary school during the Halloween parties. You get like a little pumpkin basket, and you like put your hand inside, and it feels like eyeballs. That had to be it, right? Have you ever worn cosplay contacts? I have not. I want to get some so bad. Ever since I got my Xiao cosplay, I've wanted to get like those... I wanted to get a pair of like amber colored contacts. Because it was like the only thing holding me back from having the most cracked Xiao cosplay on the entire planet. But the problem is that, one, I need to have my script on hand, and that means also ordering, because it's my script, it's gotta be a very particular type that can fix my astigmatism. Otherwise, it's not gonna work. Like, I think even if I, like, entertained the idea of just having regular contacts, that would just be like your run-of-the-mill ones, and wear my glasses with them, I'm pretty sure they just straight up wouldn't fit my eyes, because my eyes are different shapes. Astigmatism. Kind of implied already. If I could wear contacts, I'd want to look like Shenhe. The, like, kind of like glazed over look with white pupils. Quite the gaze. This probably will come off as a little bit weird, but Kafka's eyes and Kokomi's eyes, I don't know why. I feel like I should find them more creepy, but they're really pretty to me. Quite the gaze? How could he say that? No, it's not life, Liz. Don't say that. Another side note, though, the Cryo Girls, easily the prettiest eyes among everybody. You'd like them to be skinny and pale and look like they're dying.
Peace prevails throughout the land, and all things are made new.
No problem, Remington, no problem. You fallen asleep on the couch twice? To my chaotic stream, bro? Are you sure about that? How zonked are you? Wait, bro, no!
Uphill, downhill, or out to the sticks?
You're making me so sad right now. It's nothing personnel, but
They don't call me the gold standard guard for nothing.
I am not going to lie to you, friend. You're gonna miss out on Freerin. No bosses or anything today, right? Nothing for any weapons? I shouldn't have any weapons. We've already done bosses, right? We've done weekly bosses, correct?
A pot of tea with a couple of nibbles, some seasonal greens,
Nibbles?
a hot bowl of fresh congee. That's a dope breakfast right there. The perfect way to start your day.
I'm good on weekly bosses. And Eepy's gonna fight a world boss. I feel like this domain looks different on everything. I know on PlayStation 5, the floor of this domain has mega reflections. And half of the time I walk in here, I feel like the shadows are different. Oh, I should have gotten closer. I saved it. Why is your game so saturated? Is it? It's on Rec 709. Limited color. Ooh. Yeah, the darks are really, really dark, actually. I mean, in comparison, this looks kind of weird now. But we're not losing detail on that dark end. If you look over at the ley line tree thing over there. Are we losing detail? I think so.
Are a must for the
Yeah, I think we are technically.
If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you.
Hmm. It didn't look weird in Persona, though, which is curious. Oh, this is a 2-burst one. Silver, I'm gonna ask you a favor. When we go in next time, follow me to the left side. Good morning, Danny. Wait a minute. What do you mean, good morning? If you slept for 3 hours, I'm going to be very disappointed in you. Okay, I think I just need to use my burst a second time if we're not done already. The physical resistance is a bit too much. Even if it has like 10% health left, it takes a long time to clear it. What's up, Silver? You'll get the energy back? Okay. Do you mean at the end, like in combat? Like after Xianyun's burst is over? Or do you mean specifically when we are claiming? I just did it in combat. I just want to make sure. After fight when claiming? Okay. Wrong set, bro. Did you play Penacony yet? I have played some of it. I played like a solid, I think 4 or 5 hours of Star Rail, but I've only just gotten past the part with Sleepy. How much have you played? I was about to say where I was, but none? Okay. Well, I'm not done with it yet, even after like 5 hours. Okay, that was not worth it at all. I've kind of messed up the flow here, using my burst a second time. Not really proud of it. But really, in terms of Penawati, I am just now starting to explore the actual environment of the Golden Hour. Not that the Golden Hour means anything to you yet, presumably. Yeah, from what I've seen of Acheron so far, I do like her. I do not know if I will actually be able to get Acheron, but we'll see. Consistency. I just like that she has a giant sword. I think that's so cool. Like, when I saw her in the trailer for the first time, Not in a feral way. I promise you, not in a feral way. When that live stream comes on, I think you'll want her instantly. You think it'll go that crazy. My Xiao, bro. If he was built, this would be so easy, but there would be no reason to be in here. I have an answer. Can I use the code even without starting a new account? Okay. I'm gonna keep clearing this up. The redemption code has nothing to do with the campaign itself. Like, it's not gonna make any progress towards anything. The redemption code is just for you guys to get the in-game rewards. It is available to returning players and new players. Alright, Sleepy, what's the world boss we're heading for? Huge, Danny. Huge. Primo Geo Vishap. You got it. Wait. Who did what now? Oh. I got very confused. I was like, H-Dog, what are we doing here? I gotta remember my way. Oh, this is so fast. He's more like a big frog. I'm not gonna lie. What element? Pyro? Okay. Actually, no. Nah, we don't do that against bosses. What the heck, man? I don't even know. I don't think I fought this thing since Fontaine came out.
If you are
Why don't you use
presently
Eula?
unoccupied, perhaps we could stop a while at one's abode for some repose and conversation.
You make a fine suggestion.
Let's light it up!
just really hope he doesn't go underground. Oh, it didn't crit. I don't think my shield's gonna last. I don't think anything in this game makes me more sad than having to proc Eula's burst early. Or just straight up not getting it off in time. Where is the Hero's Wit ley line? Back with water. How's the water? Is it tap water? Because tap water is fucking disgusting. I'm going to ignore that. May I interest you in plunge, Eula? Yeah, you can. Let's see those 30k plunges. Wait, I gotta...
More speed.
Gotta get my practice in first.
Everybody stand the star.
Why did I do that?
Shudder. Freeze to the core. Make way for the Adeptus.
Oh, wait, I didn't... oh, I am navigating. Good. I need your expertise. Do I have expertise in anything?
More speed.
Why is it making me go to Yahoo? Huh?
Beg for mercy. Seize the stars.
What's making you go to Yahoo?
Crush. Shine down.
I search up something, instead of Chrome, it's Yahoo?
More speed.
Just change your default search engine. On Yahoo, look up how to change default search engine. That'll get you the steps you need. The ultimate shock of the world is just realizing that Yahoo actually does still exist. And it's not just a figment of the Japanese imagination. I legitimately do think that Yahoo is only used in Japan right now. What about Hotmail? I was actually, back in the day, I was kind of jealous of the people who had Hotmail. Because I was a Yahoo boy. And Gmail was kind of basic. I was never jealous of the Gmail domain. Your dad should not use his Yahoo. Their spam filter is notoriously bad now. I did not use MySpace. Yeah, I know, that's the problem, Remington. The spam filter is bad. Like, I have straight up stopped using my Gmail because I do the same thing. When I have 20 emails a day coming in that are all spam, and they're not going in the spam folder by default, even when they have the craziest subject lines known to man, we got a problem.
Now you shall perish. Rack and ruin.
I think your dad needs some new hobbies. That's not anybody's idea of fun, I don't think.
Freeze to the core. Torn to oblivion. Eye for an eye. Venture
Like, if I checked it right now, which maybe I'm still logged in, or perhaps I'm not. I'm going to open it up, and I can guarantee you, without a doubt in my mind, that none of the emails will matter to me in the slightest. Oh my god, it still has my, like, Yahoo character creator as my profile image on Yahoo. Also, my computer is exploding as we speak. It says 100% CPU usage. Chrome is killing me. I really am just trying to log into my Yahoo right now.
Time to scout.
I'm struggling. Yo, he's done it.
More speed. Vengeance will be mine. More speed. Shudder. More speed. Illusion shattered.
We found some security concerns. That's crazy, bro. You were literally the security concern. Okay. So, on average per day, I'm looking at all my unread emails right now. I'm getting 7 emails per day. One of them is from National Debt Relief, Healthcare Com, Survey Junkie Affiliate, Sonobello, Liposuction, VSP Individual Vision Plans, USA Wild Seafood.com ad, Global Life Notice, Vanguard Home Warranty, Ethos, Affiliate Partner, Next Day Personal Loan, JG Wentworth, Debt Settlement, Empire Today Affiliate, ProtectAutoInsurance.com ad program, Endurance Auto Protection, Amo Latina's info, Healthcare.com, NationalDebtRelief.com, Sonobello Body Contouring, LumaDeodorant.com info, Orange Theory Fitness Class, Destiny Card, Lexington Law, Lending for Bad Credit ad, JG Wentworth Debt Solutions, eHarmony offer today, Nom Nom Dog Food Delivery, Global Life Insurance Notice. Like... okay. In this... I was going down line for line, by the way. Line for freaking line. No joke. I did not skip a single line on that. Going down the list, the single email that was actually of any importance to me, which it really wasn't, was a Pixiv email notification that I had logged in from a new IP address. That was the only one.
More speed.
Like, what's in the spam folder? More emails go into my inbox than the spam folder. It's actually just useless. Nah. I get 0 spam emails from Gmail. Like, actually 0. Full stop. The ads from Education Connection. This isn't a TV ad, silly. My Yahoo right now has 1.6 thousand unread emails. And I am not, I mean, I don't want to hear your flex. I don't want to hear the flex on how many stop. 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 I'm the motherfucker with 0 unread emails up across 1, 2, 3, 4 emails. 0 unread. If you count the Yahoo as 5, then it's a lot, but I've abandoned it. It doesn't deserve my attention anymore. I'm also hyper aware of the newsletter tactic for every business and corporation known to man. The moment I do anything, instant unsubscribe. You sent me an email, I scroll all the way to the bottom. Every single time. Where's the unsubscribe button? I unchecked the box for receiving the mail. I get it anyway. I feel like I should be able to get some class action money off of that, please. Speaking of which, I don't know when my Crunchyroll $30 is gonna make its way into my PayPal. I feel like it's never gonna happen. My poor girl does not crit. Nah, it hasn't. And I filed my claim months and months ago. I'm pretty sure it was supposed to happen at the end of January. I mean, it's whatever. I don't care, I guess.
Fall back and await my orders.
You get one more try. One more try, Remington. You're not allowed to sleep till you get it. See you. You got 18 resin. I got 18 as well. He's got it. He's done it. Proud of you. Good night, dude. Want to burn some grass? No. When are we going to get in the era of volumetric fire? We're kind of getting there with liquid, but it looks very viscous no matter what. I just want the era of flat fire to end. I don't know why, but I won't believe that video games have peaked until we have volumetric fire. If we're waiting for the 20 resin, I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to wait the 16 minutes for that. I'd rather just watch free run. Oh, it's kind of dark in here. Does Sleepy still have one more Bishop to fight? If the rumors are true, he's already back. I heard a rumor you shit yourself. Actually, I'm gonna let you guys in on not secret Jaden VO lore, actual forbidden Jaden VO lore. You're not gonna like this. Forbidden knowledge, like, this is the type of forbidden knowledge that will make the world break. It'll create cracks in reality as we know it.
More speed.
I've been forgetting to plunge. I'm gonna plunge. Did you Duke diarrhea style all over those gray sweatpants in school? No. It's slightly less devastating. So, I was reading Berserk. I was like 2/3 of the way through Berserk. And I was big chilling next to my windowsill. And I like scoffed at something. Not joking, I scoffed at something. In Berserk. Like, I saw something, I scoffed, and I literally just shit myself.
I condemn you. Illusion shattered.
Remember that time I said I was gonna plunge? Yeah, me neither.
Vengeance will be mine. Shudder.
Why did that do 60,000 damage? Eula, what are you doing?
Shudder. Going in.
The brown bandit was waiting to get out. The most devastating part is that it was... you're really doing this. The number's at 19 and now I feel obligated to stay here until 20. Unfortunately, I don't think the world is so kind to us. I don't think there's bounties to do. I got nothing. How hard was the scoff? It really wasn't. I'm having a brain rot moment with Star Rail right now. Her name's Casca, right? Her name's totally Casca. Casca? Casca? Casca. You know who I'm talking about. Something happened with her and I went... And... Literally just... I had like... No! I didn't say Kafka! I did not! Specifically did not say Kafka. But something happened with her, and I was flabbergasted. It was scoff, and boom. I got a healthy dose of Hershey squirt, as they say.
I don't get it.
Is something wrong, Shenhe? Tell me. Perhaps I can help.
The color black doesn't get dirty easily, so I thought this outfit would be acceptable to wear to work. But Xiangling told me it was inappropriate.
The Hershey squirt.
How?
She probably just meant the outfit isn't suitable for that particular environment and occasion. But for a festival gathering with friends, a nighttime stroll, or an important banquet, your outfit is more than appropriate, Shenhe.
So you're saying it's only something I should wear in front of important people?
I suppose that's another way to think of it.
Hershey squirt out my chocolate chip bussy. I'm not in... What do you mean I'm not in co-op mode? The shard splatter was knocking at the basement door and took the great opportunity. I didn't even... Here's the thing. It wasn't even a moment of like, oh, dude, I have to fart. And then it like just wasn't a fart. No, it just happened. Out of nowhere. Unannounced, unwelcome, and devastating. I just had a massive blood clot come out of my nose. That's not good. Don't squish it, even though it's tempting. But I don't think a blood clot coming out of your nose is worse than what we're already talking about. There's like no chance. He said what? Wait, was that me saying Hershey squirt out my chocolate chip pussy? Better not have been. It better not have been. Yo, they're playing a visual novel? Okay. Give me 15 minutes? Oh no, it's gonna be a new sound for real, for real? Okay. I look forward to it. I look forward to it. Alright. Thus concludes our endeavors for today. Tomorrow's gonna be some Star Rail. I'll be shilling the thing a little bit, so I'll be a little bit annoying. But friends, I will see you in Discord to watch some Freerun in a little bit. Let's go give Erie some love. You guys are the best. Thanks for dealing with my nonsense. Let's do this thing.